Howdy, howdy, everybody. Welcome back to Insurgence episode 3. I think we're on right now. I've lost track. I don't know anymore. Last time, we ended up getting to Midtown and finding out that apparently the trainer school needed to have one more person, and then we took part in the tournament, somehow managed to win a mirror match against one of our own Pokemon, and then moved on towards Suntouch City Gym, where we're supposed to fight a leader who specializes in fire and grass, but unfortunately this is a randomizer, so we don't get that opportunity. We also ran into a shrine, saw young Riolu almost get captured, and then witnessed Mega Evolution without a Mega Stone. It's kind of weird. But anyways, we're here in Suntouch City Gym. I went ahead and did some farming off screen. Pawnier went up to 19. I did a little bit of a party lineup change as well. I went and did the second contract for the broadcast tower that we had and put in the Scolipede that I got from that, and then I pulled in the Zebstrika that I pulled from the first contract. But other than that, everything else seems to be pretty on level right now. I haven't really changed anything else other than that, but we're going to just dive right into the Suntouch City Gym here and see what we can get going. Oh, you're tall. Does that mean you're a good trainer? I don't know. I wouldn't say I'm necessarily tall, but that's besides the point. Scroger and Nadia, what do you got? Yo, is that Amogus? No, I'm kidding. I hate myself for making that joke. I don't really think I get anything done here, but I'm going to try with Pawniard. Mega Drain against a flying type isn't very smart. Let's see, Karate Chop. How much does that do? That does nothing with a crit. That's crazy. But it makes sense. And Effect Spore. Alright, so I guess I think we're gonna have to hard swap here. Much as I really don't want to. Already I'm getting destroyed, and it's not even 5 minutes into the episode yet. Send out the boy Hoopa. The Cloud9 Hoopa. I hope you guys have been doing well. I know I just uploaded the last video, I think, yesterday. It was because of a late schedule. I had some unfortunate news, but we're gonna try to make it work. Okay. That's whack. I don't like that. I was not expecting it to just not die to that, but I guess we'll have to fix that now, won't we? Apparently our sweeper has been taken over by a fungus. I hate it here. 512, 383... Swablu, yeah. We'll go back out into Huntail. Let's do that. Scolipede, however, here is a rock fire type if you're running Delta species, which is really nice. I don't think I get type advantage with this, but I'm just going to do it anyways. Thunderfang does a decent amount. It'd be nice if it paralyzed. Nope. Alright, so we're going to just do this. We are going to have to go back down and heal because I don't have any Awakenings and I do not have any Revives yet. The game is still not giving me access to Revives, so I think that'll be after I beat this gym, but I'm not 100% certain. But we'll go check. We'll go heal first and then come back. But I hope everybody's having a good Saturday. Hope everybody's having a good day, whatever day it is. I don't know if it's probably not Saturday, Monday, Tuesday, whatever it is that you guys are watching. Hope you guys are having a good day. Hope you guys are enjoying life. And I definitely hope you guys are staying hydrated, especially because there's been a lot of heaters around here lately. Had a lot of 100 degree days over where I'm sitting at, so it's kind of hard to stay hydrated, especially when you're outdoors, indoors, moving around. But just whenever you guys can, make sure you take a break, drink some water, find some shade. And then once you take a break from maybe like 5-10 minutes in the shade after drinking some water, you can go back to what you're doing. But either way, I hope you guys are having a good day. I'm here at least. You'll never reach the gym leader, not as long as youngster Jacob is in the way. Yo, do we pronounce that Jacob or Jacob? Because I know it's pronounced two different ways. Let's see what we got. Meganium. All right. Well, I need to swap out Pawniard, but I also need to gain levels. Excuse me. I need to gain levels for Pawniard because I need to see what other sort of moves I can get for him. Otherwise, I'm going to have to swap him out, too. I did catch another couple Pokemon off screen as well. But I will get to those in a minute. see. Can I get the burn? No, but apparently it can heal. Alright, well, apparently Scoliped's not doing enough damage. I'm just kidding. It's doing more than enough. It's just I think I'm going to get Synthesis stalled here by the Meganium. I need a crit, or I need to hit burn, or he needs to try and waste time with a move. Oh no, weak armor, and then that raises my speed. That's also really handy having weak armor, because granted, weak armor does lower my defense a little bit, but it raises my speed by at least 1.5 stages, which is really nice. Alright, Pawniard grew to level 20. Cast form? No. Because this is just normal cast form. I suppose if I was smart, I should have sent out, what is it, Pawniard, but... Alright, so now we got the ice form cast form. Pelted by hail. Oh no. Anyways. But I am going to start working on recording my my off-screen leveling so I can put it at the beginning of every episode so you guys can actually kind of see a little bit of what I'm doing while I'm off-screen, so you're not thinking, oh, this guy's cheating in Pokemon. This is a modded game. He can do it. He can, save edit. It's like, well, you're not wrong. I can save edit, but for the purposes of the playthrough, I'm not going to save edit. Everything I do is 100% natural, and there's not really a whole lot else I can do or say about it, I guess. I just have to show you what I mean. I mean, you guys have seen how hard it is to catch Pokemon in here. It's, especially on the hard... Granted, this is the hardest on the... God, if I could speak, that would be nice. This is the hardest difficulty that we have access to, and there goes Pawniard. That's not good. But yeah, this is one of the hardest difficulties I've played so far. Definitely nowhere close to Pokemon Run and Bun, which is one that I'll probably pick up next. I'll probably just do a regular, playthrough of it, I suppose, just to see how hard it is, and then I'll figure out if I'm going to do challenge runs on it. Celio. Yeah, we'll go out to Zebstrika for Celio. Pardon me. Good lord. Apparently I'm just tired this week. What's up with that? It's fine. I'll have more than enough time to sleep later. I'm not worried about it. Encore. You're going to Encore me into Shockwave? Aw. That's adorable. Thank you. But yeah, I'm going to definitely work on recording my stuff that's off screen so that way you guys can see that I'm not just cheesing in Pokemon that I need. Or want, rather. I've thought about doing that, just putting random Pokemon in eggs and stuff and hatching them and using them and saying, oh, hey guys, guess what I found? There's an egg on this route, da 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 da. And then you guys will probably play it and be like, this guy lied to us, he's baiting us. I mean, I'm rude, but I'm definitely not that rude in the point to where I'm gonna fake stuff for content. That's wrong. Endeavor does nothing because you have no health loss. Does that kill? It's a Staraptor. Okay, that's a crit. Blastoise out here chunking people. It's a chunky turtle. 25. Heck yeah, let's go. Vaporeon. Oh no. Alright, chat, look away. Look away, guys. I don't need you looking at this. I'm kidding. Some of y'all out there, some kind of freaky people that'll be thinking, oh yeah, it's Vaporeon. I'm just gonna dog it. No, that's not how that works. Do not do that. It's a horrible idea. It's tanky though, holy. Alright, well we're just gonna... I guess we're just gonna start stacking stat buffs. My special defense rose. What? That was a crit! What? What incarnation am I dealing with right now? Yeah, apparently I am just having a nice, fun little tiring day, I guess. So that's what happens when you work a 9 to 5. Lucky for me, my 9 to 5 is relatively short because it's almost 5, I suppose. How did I win? That's not fair. What do you mean, how did I win? Bro, I'm just better. Says he's better, has one Pokemon already fainted in backline and the other two that are almost dead because he's not paying attention. Doesn't remember type matchups like the god he's supposed to be. It's crazy. Yeah, Pawniard might be swapped out for something later, but we'll have to do that after the fact. I have one more battle before I fight the gym leader. Suntouch City Gym is the strongest. You'll never beat us. Are you sure about that, kid? Are you sure about that? Schoolboy Riley. Snubble. Oh boy. It's the doggo. It's the Doge. Damn. If only I cared about the attack stat on my Blastoise. That would be nice. And that's a one-shot. We love same type attack bonus. We love stab. So good. Bag on. Yeah, we're gonna send out our little boy Hoopa. See if we can get some levelage on him, because he's looking a little under the levels here. Which means I think his ace will probably be 25 to 30. One shot. Let's go. We are gaming. Schoolboy Riley. I guess I was completely wrong. Alright. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna send it. I'm gonna not put you in front. I am going to absolutely send this because I am absolutely insane. So we're gonna switch out to Zebstrika for starter, and we're gonna do this down him on. But first, I'm gonna save because I love making sure that my save files are backed up, and I don't want to have any issues later on down the road. Yes, I know I can press V, hit quick save. Whoop-de-doo. A challenger, huh? My name is Orion. I'm the leader of the Suntouch City Gym. I'm pretty good with fire types, and all my Pokemon work together under the light of the sun. That was a hint, by the way. You want to battle? I'm ready when you are. Yeah, let's do it. Alright, let's get started. Wish me luck. With you by my side, I'm sure to win. What? Oh. The Rock. Everyone wants to know about the Rock. It's lonely being a gym leader, so I have to make friends where I care. Everyone in the city mocks me for it, but it's alive. I just know it. But whatever. That's not important right now. You want to battle, right? Let's get started. Totally not foreshadowing the fact that he's talking to a rock that's white. No, it's not Dwayne The Rock Johnson. Relax. You won't stand a chance. I guess we'll find out. Bro, what is this? Is this soundtrack about a Bob? Swoobat! Oh boy. Yo, for a fire-type gym leader, you're definitely using fire types in prison. Alright, so you sealed moves that it shares with me, so I'm just gonna... shock. It's pretty shocking that you're gonna try to do that to me. Ow. Rude. Alright, well that's one down. 1126, my boy. Holy, that's a lot. Trying to learn Pursuit, but can't learn more than 4 moves. Delete would make him Pursuit. Yeah, because Charge isn't doing what it's supposed to be doing. Alright, Zebstrika forgot Charge, and Zebstrika learned Pursuit. Pog. About to send in Krabby. No. Watch this be Delta. Oh, I lied. Yeah, for a Fire-type gym leader, this is a lot of not Fire types. I'm gonna watch. I'm gonna get all cocky, and then he's gonna send out something that completely just one-shots every member of my team, and then I have to come back. Stunky. Yeah, I think we are gonna switch out here, actually. We're gonna go into Scolipede. I like the backdrop that they have back here with all the flowers and everything that it's got. It's actually not too bad. I don't have... Oh, dude, I'm almost... Alright, well, I guess we got 5. Oh, it's got Black Sludge. Alright, we're gonna go into Rock Blast. Why am I getting 5s on my screen? What's going on here? It's smoke screen. My accuracy fell again, bro. That's crazy. He's hexing me. He's potion, bro. That's okay. And I missed. I actually might have to swap out because this stat lower is getting ridiculous. 5. Why am I getting 5s? What is happening? Ow. Lowers my defense, but it raises my speed. Ow. Bro, I'm gonna outspeed, but I'm also not about to hit a single move. Watch. Alright, so we got hit, what, 4 times? Weak armor raised its speed. Alright, so now we're, like, at the lowest possible tier, I think, for defense. And almost the highest possible tier for speed. Hit 4 times, alright. Let's see if a rock blast hits. Nope, it doesn't. Alright, I have to force a swap here. Because the accuracy is getting really, really low, and I can't hit a shot with any of my moves right now. I say that when I haven't even tried the other 3 that I have. There's no real use using Pursuit because I don't get same type attack bonus. Incinerate's probably not going to hit too if Rock Blast doesn't hit, but Rock Blast does have a lower accuracy. So I'm just going to go ahead and force the hard swap into something that I probably shouldn't. We're going to go right into my ace. Yeah, why am I getting 5s? I'm so confused. Alright, so slash, Rocky Helmet, and then Black Sludge is going to heal it a little bit. So far, so good. He's just going to try to accuracy me. Okay, cool. I got to take W's where I can. 228 for that. Jeez. About to send in Dodrio. I'm going to risk it thinking it's the Delta. Yeah, it's the Delta. I figured it was. Mind Reader took aim. Okay. Surf has a lot of base power. Psybeam. Wait, why am I not just biting him? He's psychic. What am I doing? Oh, boy. Okay. Let's try the bite, I suppose. See how much damage it does. Never mind. I'm just missing everything. What is happening? Ow. Thank you. All right. Cool. First gym dropped. Let's go. 1,111. That's crazy. Let's go. I lost, but what a great battle that was. Why am I making him sound like he's a surfer from Australia? What the hell is that about? Well, that wasn't bad at all. What a great battle. Here you are. Congratulations. Obtained the thermal badge. And as a reward, take this, too. Obtained TM13. It's contained Ice Beam. Oh, this is about to be a wrap. That TM contains the move Flame Charge. It isn't the strongest thing ever, but it will boost your speed every time you use it. Your next gym will be in Vipik City to the south of here. The leader, Xavier, has a forest theme, and he specializes in bog and poison types. Good luck, Challenger. Thanks, dude. Appreciate that. Yeah, so the fact that he just gave me Ice Beam means that anything that's a special sweeper is about to be a big, big problem. Excuse me. Whoa, dude. It's messed up. Hey, Seth, it's me, Nora. Is someone run by here just now? She looked panicked. I wonder what that was all about. I'm gonna go check it out. Alright, well, I guess we're going back in the gym. Find out what the hell's going on here. Yo, that's good. Harmony, what are you doing here? I'm in the middle of my work shift. I'm accepting challenges right now. Orion, we need to get out of here. I saw cultists entering the city and they were talking about you. I don't know what they're planning, but we need to get out while we still can. Are you serious? You're right. Can you help me carry this? My friend is pretty heavy. Are you serious? We don't have time for this again. There are cultists coming to attack you or worse. That thing is just a rock. It's not real. Ditch the imaginary friend and let's get out of here, for crying out loud. This is why they shouldn't let kids be gym leaders. Too late. What the hell? What the hell's Kirim doing here? My apologies for the loud landing. Legendary Pokemon are hard to control, you know. This beautiful creature's name is Kirim. It's a very powerful Pokemon. Its breath is said to be so cold it can freeze flames and electricity solid. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Tane. Tane. I work for the cult known as Perfection. We're not quite as, well, aggressive as the rest of the cults. We kind of do our own thing. But that doesn't mean you should take us lightly. We still have our goals and we'll stop at nothing to achieve them. Which brings us to why we're here. No way. I want to protect the stone. You're not going to take my friend away. You're friends with the rock? Do you talk to it too? Are you guys best friends forever? Yeah, what's it to you, bud? That's so cute. Listen, Tane, was it? You're not acting very friendly here. Tell us what you want and leave. Tell you what we want. Well, you know what? We want the kid's rock. What? No way. I'd die first. It's been fun messing with you, kid, but now it's time for the adults to talk. Get out of the way. Not a chance. Leave us alone. Insolent child. Did you just slap him? What's wrong with you? That's absolutely What was that? That, my dear girl, is the reason we wanted the rock. Just because I mocked Orion doesn't mean I don't know what it truly is. And as if directly on cue, we have another introduction to a legendary Pokemon here. And that cry is very, very familiar sounding. And something tells me it's a Reshiram. How much you want to bet? How much do you guys want to bet it's a Reshiram? That is a lot of loud noises. Thank God my volume's down. What is that? That is Reshiram, the being of truth. Many years ago, Reshiram, Kyurem, and a third Pokemon, Zekrom, used to all be pieces of the same Pokemon. However, fighting and war eventually split the three apart. Reshiram was sealed in a rock known as the Whitestone, which seems to have fallen in Orion's care. Alright. Seems like Reshiram has fled. Very well, at least we managed to awaken it from the stone. And now we chase. Let's go, Kyurem. We have a dragon to catch. Seto-Kaiba-looking head. Orion, I'm sorry. I didn't believe you, but you were completely right. Now your friends fled off. I didn't see you two there. Yeah, who are you? Are you cultists too? No, of course not. We're trainers. My Substrika is just having an absolute fit in the background, and I love it. I didn't think so. You aren't dressed the part. My name is Harmony. I'm the gym leader of Sonata City. I specialize in normal and fairy types. Sorry you two had to see that. I'm assuming you're challengers? I'm a challenger. Seth beat Orion earlier today. I see. Can I trust the two of you to keep what happened today a secret? Orion could be in danger if this news gets out. Oh, trust me. Seth and I have a few secrets of our own to keep. Listen, lady, don't be out here ousting my secrets, alright? Look, I have my secrets for a reason. I told you that stuff in confidence. Jesus. I believe you. You should stop by Sonata City sometime. What was that? Oh. Reshiram, you came back. Oh, thank you. It's so good to see you again. I guess Reshiram couldn't abandon its best friend. Even though it'll probably be less safe here, it only really feels comfortable with Orion. Orion, you have to be careful. None of the challengers coming into the gym can see Reshiram. You never know who might spill the beans to the freaky blue-haired guy. I'll be careful, Harmony, I swear. Thanks for stopping by to help out. No problem. I need to get going, and I'm sorry for not believing in you. Damn, alright. Reshiram, huh? I knew you were alive all along, but I never dreamed you were a legendary. I'll come challenge you later then. I'm guessing you two have some catching up to do. Yeah, thanks. I'll battle you later if that's alright. Hey Seth, you go ahead. I'll battle Orion when he's ready and I'll catch up with you later, okay? Oh, and take this too. It'll help you get around the region faster. Obtained instant Lapras. Put the instant Lapras away in the key items pocket. Nice. Alright, well now let's go and heal, now that whole fiasco's over. So we've officially gotten our second introduction to Team Perfection. We had our first one introduced to us when we got our starter. And that was the second introduction. I'm guessing Team Perfection is supposed to be like Team Galactic. I don't know. That wouldn't surprise me if they were, to be honest with you. Let's go ahead and heal up really quick. And then I'm going to double check my box to make sure I don't have anything else in there I need to switch out. I need to find a replacement for Pawniard. Yeah, heal my Pokemon, thank you. Alright, let's see what we have in here. Alright, so I did end up catching... I did also catch this Hydreigon while I was off screen. Mamoswine got put away in the box. I'm going to take the ice from it, though. And then I did put Elgium away. And much as I liked our starter, I don't think it's going to be usable from now on. But depending on how Pawniard fares in the next couple battles, I might switch out Hydreigon instead. Because Ground Poison is actually really, really interesting. But the minor issue that I have with it, though, is it is, again, quad weak to ground itself. Because it's weak to itself, unfortunately. Alright, let's head back. Let's head to the south. I don't think I can go here yet. Sorry, the Pokemon subway station is currently cordoned off to the public. Alright, well, I guess I'm not going there, then. And I guess we're going in here. The instant Lapras pack is vibrating. Would you like to surf? Yeah, sure. And of course, the minute we get off it, we get an encounter. That is not something that I want. I really do not want a Cascoon. Bye-bye. Get out my way. I don't know why, but that thing just reminds me of a certain thing called a goat head. A lot of times, if you're just like walking around and you step on a plant you don't know is there, Sometimes it'll be like those little spiny things that you get in your shoes. Oh my lord. All right, I gotta take a walk. Chat. Hold on. You cannot make this stuff up, dude. I swear, this is not rigged. You cannot make this up. Drizzle made it rain. All right, well, I'm gonna do something extremely smart. I'm gonna paralyze this thing. Aqua Tail. Ow. Jesus. All right, well, let's see if I one-shot this thing. No. Parahacks? Nope. All right, well, I guess we're doing this the hard way then. Rain continues. I wonder if I actually can catch this in a... If I can catch this in a Pokeball, that'll be the second time I've done that to a Legendary in any game that I've played. Oh, boy. See how much damage this does. That does hardly anything. Do I get... Okay. That is scary. I don't like that at all. We'll do like maybe one or two because I don't want my entire team to get wiped by this. Alright, well, that's already a bad sign. Scary face, huh? You're lowering my speed. Yikes. If I could put it to sleep, that would be nice, but I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon. Yeah, alright, well, we're just going to have to end it right here. That's unfortunate. Rain stopped. Alright, well, rain's gone, which means water's power isn't boosted anymore. I'm going to try one more time and then see if it'll do it there. If not, then we'll just... Yeah, okay. That's unfortunate. It would be nice to have this, but I don't think it's going to happen. And I just got paralyzed. Alright, so now it's a battle of the paraplegics here. And Kyogre's paralyzed. They can't move. But I'm not. Oh, but I missed. Damn. I was talking all that good stuff a second ago. Now I'm getting parahacks. What is going on here? That's pain. I would have loved to have caught that in a Pokeball. I've done that, I think, once in the entire time that I've been playing Pokemon, and that was in Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire when I was trying to catch Groudon. I ran out of Ultra Balls, and I didn't want to didn't want to turn off my game, because if I did, I more than likely would have lost a lot of progress that I didn't have, and I was not going to risk losing all that progress. So I just said, you know what, screw it, I'm going to send it. So I sent it, and about 5 or 10 Pokeballs later, I caught it. Rindoberry. Okay, and we get another encounter on the route. Let's see what it is. It's another Bayonet. Alright, well. Or Banet. However you want to pronounce it. You guys can roast me in the comments if you want about me how I pronounce Pokemon names, but I've been playing this game for a long time, so I butcher a lot of things. And unfortunately, names are one of them. Faint. Oh boy. How much damage does that do? It does nothing, but it lowers your speed, so I should be able to outspeed you now. Yeah. I'm gonna have to start leveling up Hoopa again. 1321 is a good amount to get from that. I like that. Okay. Another encounter. Jesus, the encounters today are insane. Oh, hi. Well, now I'd be doing myself a disservice if I didn't catch this. Do I one-shot? No, that's right, because I think it's part steel. I have been paralyzed. Mort got us in a car wreck, and now I'm paralyzed from the neck down, and I cannot move it. Alright, well, let's see how low I can get him without having to try and paralyze him. Yeah, if I don't catch an iteration of it this game, I'm going to be doing a disservice to myself. Oh my lord, I almost had it on the first ball, too. Poison Fang. Alright, well, I am officially going to... Oh, it's got Vampiric. Ooh, that's spicy. I dig that. I dig it a lot. Alright, we'll send out Scolipede. And, okay, Scolipede just got poisoned too. That's insane. Come on. I don't... No, I think if I do that, I accidentally kill, and I don't want to do that. Worst case scenario, I don't catch one now. I can catch one later. Holy, bro. We're literally right there. Vampiric. Alright, well, my speed's coming back. I'm going to give it 2 more tries to catch this, and then if I don't catch it, I'm just going to end it. Especially because Poison's going to be digging into my Scolipede, and it's also going to be digging into my... Oh, no, not my Hoopa. Alright, let's go. We got it. We love to see it, boys. Alright, now I know what my swap's going to be for Pawniard. Alright, so this is a Poison Steel. Again, another Pokemon of types that's, you know, quad weak to ground. But I'd like to give a nickname to me. You know what? Sure, let's just name it Lucky. Oh, never mind. I can't do that. Alright, let's send it to the PC with starting box 1. Yeah, let's go. That, if you're wondering what the red flash is, it is the poison on my screen, my Pokemon that I'm not going to be able to do anything about right now. Is this what I think it is? I see you found me. I'm the proud owner of a rare Pokemon. I can trade it to you if you want. My Krabby for any grass-type Pokemon. Do I even have any grass-type Pokemon? I don't think I have any grass-type Pokemon. At least not on my person. I think any and all grass types I have are gone. Sculipede's at 21. I might be able to get it out of here without dying, hopefully. Cloyster! What is that? Oh, yeah, I gotta skedaddle. I just realized I don't have anything right now. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Alright, let's not throw this really quick. Hang on. Even if he's paralyzed, I can still manage to get out of this. Alright, well, let's see if I can find a grass-type Pokemon on the way back. And then we'll see what we get off of him. Ooh. Hello. I think that's the other version of Roserade that I would like to have. It doesn't really do much damage. It's fairy type, so that'd be nice to have. Icy Wind. Lowers the speed. Let's do it again. You're going to keep trying to heal me. Or heal yourself with Draining Kiss. And I missed. Bro. That's whack. My special attack's dropping. Oh no. Anyways. If this is a crit, bro, I'm going to be really sad. Alright, we're gonna start tanking a little bit. We're gonna face tank. We're gonna face tank and we're gonna see if we can get this in the roster just in case. Something tells me I'm gonna need this later on. No. Well, alright then. I officially am washed at video games. I need to pack up my keyboard and peace out. I say I'm going to try and catch it, and then, of course, I accidentally hit the wrong damn button. That is crazy work. Oh, my Lanta. Alright, let's go heal so I can get this red flashing crap off my screen. Actually, that gives me an idea, too. I need to go see if I can buy some Great Bolts from the mall. Yes, I know you were stealing my Pokemon. Would you like to rest them? Yes, I would. Alright, take them. Take them away from me, please. Thank you. Full health. Hope to see you again. Alright, cool. Let's go see if I get anything extra from him now that I'm done with that gym. Let's buy... Yes, I do. Alright, cool. So I get Great Balls now, which is nice. Which means I can get some higher... Let's do 30. Just for kits and grins. Then I can get the rest of the... Let's buy a couple escape ropes, too, because something tells me I'm going to... Oh, not that many. Let's buy at least 5. Because I think I'm going to need them later on down the road. I also love how I cut the line and basically just told them to wait their turn because I'm more important. Typical mall behavior. Give me 1 second, chat. Alright, sorry about that. I had to take something really quick. Gotta love it when people are messaging you like crazy and they want something from you. Alright. It is helpful to have the instant Lapras because now it basically means I don't have to have Surf as one of my Pokemon. Granted, it is still a powerful move. If you're wondering why I'm dodging trainers right now, it's because I'm just kind of in the moment of trying to find a grass type that I can trade. Super Repel. That's not what I want. Alright, what do we got? Love Disc. Alright, that's another Pokedex entry. Excuse me. Water Pulse. Why am I using ice type moves when I know they're not going to be effective? What am I doing? It does lower your speed though. Alright, well that just okay. Nullified the whole minus speed aspect of that icy wind that I just did. Gust. 682. Alright, well, let's... I suppose I could take the water, but I just don't want to. Metchi Town, huh? It's not a bad town to be named, I suppose. Yeah. Heal my Pokemon, please, so I can get back to doing what I'm doing. Alright. I have a feeling... Oh, no. Hey, Seth, how are you doing? It's me, Nora. I see you finally made it to Metchi Town. I love this place. I used to live here, actually. I just wanted to meet up and talk about something. But first, how about we battle? There aren't exactly any cults around to find out, so why don't I show you exactly why my Celebi is so dangerous? Alright, well... guys, it's been fun. I may or may not have just cooked myself. Whooper. Jesus, 26? That is crazy work. Alright, well, let's see what I can do. Alright. This might just be prime level farming material, actually. Hold on. 23 Hoopa, nice. Zangoose. Watch me thinking this is normal Zangoose and then actually get baited into being Delta Zangoose. Alright, no, it's just normal Zangoose. I didn't get baited. Ow. Holy. Yeah, I think that's a hard swap for me, dog. Poniard is getting bullied. I definitely either need to swap him or gonna get some levels. And I forget he's also got access to fighting moves. Oh, boy. I am just not that bright today, apparently. Yep. And there goes Scolipede. Alright. So, yeah. I definitely need to get a refresher course on type effectiveness, I suppose. Blastoise is gonna have to sweep now. Hone Claws for the attack boost is not fun, but that's fine. Let's get the Surf going. Let's get that out of here. 12-15. Ponder gains 15-58. About to send in Muck. No, because I have a feeling it's Delta. Yo, it's got a Bellsprout this time instead of the Dino in it. That's crazy work. Minimize. Oh, evasiveness is raised. I don't like that. I'm gonna get you out, brother. Can I get you out, brother? Sorry. Muck fainted. 28-58. My God. Just off of that? Trying to learn Water Pulse? Yeah, I think it's time we get her Water Gun. Since that's basically the upgrade is Water Pulse. Phoebus. Yeah, sure. We'll go out to Zebstrika. Why not? Not Huntail. I'm not making that mistake again. I've already made it too many times this episode. Zebstrika into Phoebus. We're gonna just go hard, I guess. Ow. Wow. That does a lot. You know, for a guy who doesn't level farm very well, we're managing to make pretty short work of this. Yep, you're not seeing things. Alright, that is 100% a Xerneas, and I'm actually afraid. Because I don't have anything in my team at the moment that can deal with Xerneas. Because Xerneas is a fairy type, and I'm going to absolutely get blasted by this thing. Geomancy. Alright, well, we're going to do what we can. In the time that I have. Alright, the special attack rose 2 stages. Special defense rose 2 stages. Oh my god, I am about to get swept, aren't I? Out of all the Pokemon, it had to be Xerneas. Alright, so we have Geomancy Light Screen, which is absolutely going to tank my credit score. Bite doesn't do anything. I guess I'm forced to use Rapid Spin, but that again doesn't do anything. Aurora Beam. Okay, thank God it doesn't one-shot. Spin, spin, spin. Come on, Blastoise, spin faster. Do damage. Do big damage. That does negative damage. Alright, we're just gonna go back to Surfing. Surfing USA. God, I'm old. With Light Screen up and Geomancy up, I might be hosed. I lived. I live by the skin of my teeth. Yeet. I still probably don't kill here. Oh my god, I'm at a... I really don't like it here. Alright, well, he just throws up another Light Screen. If I get a chance to hit this, I win. If I miss, I'm bad. I have to retire from Pokemon. Alright, cool. We're gaming. Wasn't worried at all. Not at all. No, not at all. Maybe a tiny bit there when I saw the Xerneas name pop up on my screen, but definitely not worried whatsoever. Even with Celebi, I can't win. Wow, that was intense. I'm starting to get convinced that Prophecy was about you instead of me. Wish I were able to read it the way that I could. Sure. Anyways, I need you to talk to Damien. He seemed trustworthy, so I told him about Celebi and Mew, but I don't think I fully explained to him just how important it is for him to shut up and not talk about it. Would you mind doing that for me? Last I heard, he was headed south to Vipik City to challenge Xavier. I'd do it myself, but I have other things on my mind. I'll see you around. Alright, well, I guess we gotta go stop the blabbermouth from just, you know, blabbing to whoever the hell it is. I have a feeling he's gonna be our biggest downfall, is taking him on, because he's just extremely irresponsible. Let's go ahead and heal. Alright, full health. Okay, so I think now we're going to swap out Pawniard. Much as I would like... Oh, he's got a Razor Claw? Yikes! That's spooky, bro. Light work. Alright, we're going to put that in here, and then I'm going to get out of here. And we're going to go this way. And we're going to call it for today's episode. Like I said, I am going to record when I farm levels. I'm going to go back. I'm going to go take out all the trainers that are down there. And we're going to basically have a nice little fast leveling montage before I start the next episode. That way you guys can see exactly what I didn't do, what I didn't catch, all that sort of jazz. So until then, guys, I appreciate you all for coming by. Thank you so much for watching until the end of the video. Appreciate you. Make sure to hit the like button, subscribe if you want to. I'm not going to force you to. You don't have to. But it would help me out greatly if you did. And I will see you guys next week for the next episode. Bye-bye!